Hello there everybody, XBH2 Bandit here, and Sam from the Geeks 189, who is, finally back online. So yeah, of course we are playing some vehicle sell missions. We have actually just under a few hours before the vehicle sell missions revert to their standard payouts again. And of course that means we are now about 12 hours away from the release of Smuggler's Run. So, of course, we are the Geeks 189, and welcome back to GTA Online with the Geeks 189.
It's a pleasure to be back.
Indeed it is. So, basically we're just going to be doing a few more vehicle sell missions, trying to get a bit more money together in preparation for Smuggler's Run, which, as I mentioned, releases in just under 12 hours from the moment that we're recording this video. In fact, depending on what time you're watching this, Smuggler's Run's probably already released, and there's probably a video on our channel now to do with it. So, yeah, of course that's dependent on the time that you're watching this video, but yeah.
These controls are friggin' loose.
Yep.
I'm only just getting used to PC, let alone anything else. That's challenging. You can't beat it, the graphics are a bit better.
Yeah.
I am sorry.
Oh, they are, I know they are.
Oh, I've been playing FS17.
Oh, yeah.
Graphics on that. Jesus Christ. You feel like you're actually sat in the tractor.
Majoritively, it's mostly down to the fact that with, like, with gaming PCs, you can fit more stuff in it than a console chassis ever could. So...
Mine's not even mine's not even a gaming PC. I was even told by the place I got it that it won't be able to handle gaming. So when it comes for its service next year, they're going to get a surprise. But hey ho. How much did you get from that, Nick?
Oh, that is nice.
Jesus.
3,828,000.
Give me some. I've only got 115,000.
Can do one for you if you want.
I haven't got any. Seriously, I haven't.
That's going on the book.
Jesus. I need
Tell you what, I'll call my vehicle and we'll just do that.
Oh, there's mine.
Oh look, there's mine.
Hey.
Right, guys. Me and Luke are trying to figure out whether the cars are short, the X80 is shorter, or whether it's just us. Aren't we?
Yes, indeed. Right now, me and Sam are trying to figure out, has the X80 had a small design change?
I'm telling you, it has.
Mine has. It sort of seems like potentially the X80 may have had some kind of design revision recently. Maybe a slightly undisclosed one. We can't quite work out for certain. It could just be that we are picking up on something that's not there. But if any of you guys have noticed that the X80 looks ever so slightly different, please let us know.
My car is bloody short, I tell you that now.
We do think potentially it may have had some sort of model update. It seems as though it may have, because I did think when I first bought my X80 that it looked slightly different to the one that Sam had. So potentially that may be what is going on. So yeah, if you guys have noticed any of that, then drop us a message in the comments below. Of course, we always love your guys' feedback. Yeah,
We're going in the wrong direction.
I didn't think you had anything in your.
We can do some collections. And you can't do one now until, what, 30 minutes?
I think I've got to wait like 20 minutes before I can do another sell. Not that I've actually got any vehicles worth selling at the minute, but yeah. You're gonna invite me?
Oh yeah. No, this is... I'm sorry, but this is shorter. It is annoying me now.
There's something different about it. I'm going to agree with that one. There is something slightly different about the X80.
Bugger it, I'm gonna Google it.
Rather strange that Rockstar didn't tell us. But then I would assume that Rockstar probably make a lot of like really subtle design changes without telling anyone. Considering how easy it is for them to upload these design changes.
I'm telling you. It is. Shorter.
Is it?
I've just Googled it and it's shorter.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Bloody...
It's the first I've heard of it, but
I'll send you an image on, yeah.
yeah.
This is most definitely short.
I'm trying to find the iPod because I need to get some information that I have on gun running. I mean, on Smuggler's Run. There's more information again. Because, guys, as you probably will have noticed, that there actually has been, over the past few days, basically over the weekend, every couple of hours or so, Rockstar have been dropping us even more little teasers and information about the new vehicles and stuff, and also some of the new features as well. And it looks as though, from what I've just discovered, that today is no exception. It would appear that throughout today, which was in the UK's Bank Holiday Monday, of course the 28th, as it would be, it does appear as though throughout the whole of today, Rockstar has been dropping extra teasers. So, starting off anyway, on top of course, the little announcements that we've had recently, with regards to Smuggler's Run, there's also a few little bits of information. So, we've got the first of these posts is the Lightning Quick Alpha Z1 is a smuggler's getaway dream with a 4-cylinder engine, fixed pitch propeller, 66 square feet of wing area, and routinely fatal top speeds. So it is actually a really small version of the Mallard, almost. And when I say really small, you may have seen it in the background of some of the pictures of the inside of the new hangars. And it is incredibly small. May just be the aircraft around it that make it look smaller, but yeah. And of course, by the sounds of things, it has unrivaled speed as well. So if you're trying to get away from something, certainly may be a good one. Next, we have the next one after that was this quad prop monster is the ultimate multi-purpose aircraft for high-volume smugglers. The Tula features a mounted turret, VTOL and aquatic landing capabilities, and has a myriad of upgrades from bombs to JATO thrusters. So basically, what this is saying is that this new aircraft, this new as they've called it, the Tula, actually has the ability to take off and land vertically, as well as being able to land on water. And some of the upgrades include some rather interesting things, including JATO thrust, which is jet assisted takeoff, which is basically they're thrusters that are designed to allow an aircraft to take off in half as much time. Normally, obviously, this is present on big aircraft like cargo aircraft, that sort of thing. And it would appear that this new Tula is going to have that, as well as, of course, rather interestingly, these bombs as well. It sounds like they're going to have the ability to drop bombs from these aircraft, which of course is going to be pretty awesome. Hopefully that is going to be available in free mode. Of course, a lot of people have been saying recently, oh, are the new aircraft going to once again ruin free mode? I personally don't agree. I say, to be honest, that the anti-aircraft vehicles that we got in gun running are going to quite easily balance out any kind of overpoweredness of the air vehicles in Smuggler's Run. I think that Rockstar may have done that intentionally, knowing full well that they were going to do this update later on. But yeah. However, of course, aircraft can't be completely vulnerable to these SAM launchers and, of course, to homing launchers and stuff like that. So, rather excitingly and rather usefully, they next in the next post they announced, deploy countermeasures to evade incoming enemy fire. The hangar's aircraft workshop offers a variety of countermeasure types and colours. So our aircraft will now have modifications on them that give them the ability to deploy countermeasures, so that you can avoid missiles and that sort of thing.
Luke, you ready, mate?
Indeed I am.
Noise.
Of course, next...
When did I upgrade my office?
It was a bit ago. I think you'd upgraded it last time we recorded.
Pretty nasty. Go to the crime scene, pick it up, and bring it into the warehouse.
Not entirely sure.
Oh, at least I won't know. This is
So, yeah, so next up, in Rockstar's posts over the weekend, we actually have the ozone burning Grotti Vision, one of the new superclass cars included in GTA Online Smuggler's Run. So yes, although this is an aircraft update, it does appear we are going to get at least one. We are getting at least one of these, of course, these brand new supercars. But it does actually rather excitingly appear as though, due to their wording, they said one of. It means that we are actually going to get more than one supercar in this new update. Which, obviously, it's a new supercar, so fairly interesting. But to be honest, I'm not really too overly excited for those because I'm sure a lot of you guys will agree that the past few updates have been saturated with supercars. We've gotten tons of them. I would, to be honest, like to... well, feel free to drop your guys' views in the comments below, but I personally feel like some of the other vehicle classes in the game kind of deserve a little bit more love. Because we've been getting tons of super class stuff. But I kind of feel like maybe we need some more war stock stuff. We need some more bikes, a few more, maybe a few more lower end cars, stuff like that as well. Perhaps a few more of the armoured vehicles as well. Maybe some stuff to protect us, but not like gun running style armoured. More like some of the armoured vehicles that we got with import export. Sort of a little bit more like that. I feel like we perhaps need a few more different vehicle types, maybe, because I think that we've... I mean, don't get me wrong, I do think that some of the supercars that we've got are quite fun to use, but I feel like we could do with a few more different types of vehicles as well.
I think we should have BWs in our car.
Feel free to leave your comments below, of course, but I'd quite like to see maybe a few more retro vehicles, that sort of thing, a few older vehicles, perhaps some more like, you know, of the classic vehicles, the sort of things you think of when you think of older vehicles. Maybe some more common vehicles from real life, that sort of thing as well. But yeah, so we have that. But of course, we have got some rather interesting stuff included with that too.
I didn't do anything.
I know, I just sort of walked in, like, blasted, like, a load of coppers. So that's on me, that one.
My bloody phone. Oh, and also, if
I'm guessing you don't want a back rub.
gonna be
How can I help?
doing stuff on Instagram,
Can't handle the heat, my
Snapchat,
friend.
and
Okay,
this,
leave it with creepy
just to
Uncle
get me
Lester.
back in the group, back on the group. So I'll leave all the links to that in the description box below.
Right, so now of course next up, yeah, yeah. Next up, of course, we have another post from Rockstar. These are all ones that have gone up on their Twitter and Facebook recently, over the weekend actually. So, customize the new Smugglers Run aircraft in your hangar's aircraft workshop, from engine upgrades to cluster bomb capabilities. So yeah, rather interesting on that one. It sounds like there's going to be a lot of upgrades for these vehicles that we're getting. I'm kind of looking forward to seeing some upgrades to air vehicles. I feel like that's something that's been quite lacking for a long time. And it even looks like potentially some of the older vehicles may get upgrades too. We have, of course, seen a modified variant of the Titan. We think potentially we may have seen a modified variant of the Cargo Bob too. So, yeah, rather interesting. These are obviously all things that have been teased in the media that Rockstar's been releasing recently. So yeah, we saw sort of like a new variant of the Titan that was sort of like an AC-130 style variant of the Titan. So it was an armed variant of the Titan, a little bit different. You guys may have seen that in the media a little bit, but for anyone that doesn't know, that's what's going on there. Next up, we actually have the first jet preview of these like additional posts, and that is the V65 Molotov. So the V65 Molotov flying high above Los Santos, equipped with homing missiles and drop tanks. So a little bit of information about that one. The V65 Molotov is actually based off of the MiG-15 from the Russian Air Force. That's a rather interesting one there for you guys. Homing missiles, of course, rather expected from most of these vehicles. But drop tanks now, there's a little bit of confusion about what drop tanks actually are. But to clear this up for you guys, drop tanks are essentially fuel tanks on the wings. They're attached to the bottom of the wing, and they, as the name suggests, they are detachable. So they contain, like, they're fuel tanks that are mounted on the wings, supposed to contain extra fuel for the aircraft. And essentially what you can do with them is, say you need an extra speed boost. One way to do that, of course, would be to drop off a little bit of weight. And the perfect way to do that is to drop off these auxiliary fuel tanks. So drop tanks, essentially, they're just fuel tanks that drop off the bottom of the aircraft. And of course, because they're full of fuel, when they hit the ground they explode, sort of like a bomb. So that is a little bit more of a background on what drop tanks are for you guys. Now into some of the newer ones. These are all from today. So steel supplies with tactical teamwork, touchdown in tight quarters, and attack from the ground with the nimble Havoc helicopter. So the Havoc actually is a new aircraft, it would appear. So the Havoc kind of, I'm not sure if that's the Havoc in the back of the picture I'm looking at, but it kind of looks like the Buzzard, but without any weapons on it. So presumably the lack of weapons makes it obviously a little bit weaker, but I'm presuming faster as well, since we've obviously not got the drag applied by those. I think we have seen this in some of the missions before, where you actually get like a Buzzard without any weapons on it. So that's a nice little one there. Now, of course, utterly serene and the epitome of aerial dexterity, take to the skies above Lago Zancudo in the ultralight, or add countermeasures and a front-mounted gimbal turret, and give this peaceful aircraft a smuggler's bite. So yes, there is in fact an ultralight being added in this update as well. So it's not all jets, not all closed-up aircraft. So pretty nice little thing there. Sounds like it's actually going to have the ability to have weapons and countermeasures equipped to it too. But yeah. And finally, the last one from today is right here. Smuggler's Run delivers a massive range of new customizable aircraft, perfect for any mission, along with new aircraft hangars in which to stash your fleet of fantastic flying machines. These new properties are also the HQ from which you manage your smuggling, assisted by Charlie, your new mechanic. Your smuggling business, guided by Nervous Ron and assisted by Charlie, your new mechanic, who will take care of your collection of exotic aircraft. Grand Theft Auto Online Smuggler's Run coming tomorrow. More info and trailers at the Rockstar Newswire. So that was basically Rockstar essentially wrapping up their teasers for the weekend, and essentially saying look, we're done giving you teasers now, and we're excited for you to play Smuggler's Run tomorrow. So yeah, of course, we've got that below. Quite happy to leave that with you guys right there. So, of course, we've done a little bit of that. We've played some more of these missions, and of course, we've managed to obtain some more stuff right here. And we're probably going to call that for this video, so that we've got enough time to do editing. So I do hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Of course, we would like to say a huge welcome back to Sam.
Hey.
We would like to say a huge welcome back to you, Sam. I'm sure that that the rest of the Geeks 189 and I'm sure the fans are quite happy to see you back. But anyway, so guys, as Sam mentioned earlier, please check out his stuff in the description. It helps him out, and of course, a bit more of an incentive for him to get back into things again. And of course, we've got a lot of our stuff in the description as well. We've got the Twitch, we've got the Facebook, we've got the Twitter. Let's go and check those out below. And finally, if you want to see anything specific in these videos, drop that below, and just let us know. If you've got any feedback for us, any information that you may have noticed, let us know below. And of course, as we mentioned earlier on, give us your thoughts on potentially a slight update to the design of the X80. Do you guys think it's been updated? If you do think it's been updated, are there any things, perhaps any changes to the design that we didn't notice that maybe you guys picked up on? Also, as well, in addition to that, have you guys noticed any updates to any of the other designs in the game? If the X80 has indeed been updated, have you guys spotted any other design updates to any of the vehicles? If you have, drop those below and let us know, because of course it would be great to find out a little bit more from you guys about that.
I've noticed the building opposite my my apartment office thingy where my cars are. It's gotten taller.
Yeah. So yeah guys, if you've noticed any changes to the game at all, so vehicle design, even building design, map design, that sort of thing, if you noticed any changes, any subtle changes to the design of GTA Online and all of its content, please let us know below and we'll try and work it into a video for you. We hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, drop a like below, and if you're new to the channel or haven't subscribed yet, please go and do that below. It helps us out, supports us a lot.
Also hit the little notification bell.
Yes, indeed. Make sure you guys do that.
Best friend.
Yes, it makes sure you don't miss out on any of the new content that we upload. So, thanks for watching, guys.
Good night.
Yep. And see you all hopefully tomorrow for the release of Grand Theft Auto Online Smuggler's Run. So, from all of us here at the Geeks 189, goodbye.